Hi, everyone. Welcome back to Crypto Bytes, where we discuss all things crypto, DeFi, airdrop, and more. I'm Brian, and today we're going to be talking about a new airdrop opportunity I just found on Solana just yesterday. And I think it's pretty interesting. It's regarding a stable coin. And let's dive right in. So the stable coin is called ISC, International Stable Currency. And the airdrop campaign that they're running right now is called Prospera. So as you can see right off the bat, there's only 6,000 people that have started this airdrop campaign. It's been running since July or August 2024. We're now in October 2024. So it has been going for a number of months. So you can clearly see that this is pretty well under the radar thus far. And so, I definitely think with just a couple $100, you can probably get pretty far up in the rankings. And you never know how well this one might go. So let's go through the different ways that you can earn points here. The first one is, pretty simple. Just your kind of standard things: connect your wallet, get at least one ISC, which is like $1.25, $1.40, somewhere around there. Join their Telegram, socials, etc. So that's the first step. Pretty easy. At that point, then you're gonna want to not just buy the one ISC, but hopefully you can buy a couple $100 worth of it. And so you get 1 point per day for each ISC that you hold in your wallet. If you just wanted to hold, but there's a lot better options than that down below that you can get more points, and you'll also get yield on the ISC as well. The first one is Safe Finance, which used to be Solend. And so with that, you get 5 points per day by depositing into the saved pool, and then 1 point per day from borrowing. So this is the first thing that I've started to do just yesterday. I'm looping my deposit through here. So as you can see in the ISC pool, you get 2.07% deposit APR, which you also get switchboard orbs. So you're getting a 2-in-1 airdrop with this, the ISC points and the switchboard orbs. And then you're getting the ISC points when you're borrowing. So the borrow rate is, not terrible. So you're losing a little bit of APR by doing this looping strategy like I'm doing. Let's see, does it show? No, it does not. Okay, well, yeah, so in this case, you are losing a little bit of APY, maybe 2% per annum, which, is really nothing, but you're able to loop through your ISC and get more points that way. So I feel like the airdrop will more than compensate for the loss in APY by doing this looping strategy. This is pretty much the easiest way to earn extra points. So that's one option that you have. The next option is you basically can deposit into Meteora. Well, before I get into that, obviously if you're buying ISC, what you'll want to do is I'd recommend using Jupiter. You get 1 point for every ISC you swap into on Jupiter. So not only are you earning points for the Prospera airdrop here doing this, but you're also qualifying for the Jupe airdrop season 2 that's coming up as well. So this is an easy one to get some extra points with. And then the next thing is, if you want to take it a step above just doing that looping strategy that I just showed you, it's utilizing depositing into pools on either Meteora, Orca, or HawkFi. So, with Meteora, they have kind of the classic pool where you don't have to worry about setting a range. You put your deposit in there and you earn 15 points per day per one ISC. Then they have the DLMM pools, which I've talked about in another video on about the Meteora airdrop. That's where you pick your kind of range, your min and max range, and you set the values there, and you can earn 1 point per day for each ISC deposited, plus 1,000 points per ISC and fees that you generate. And then also, like I said, you're qualifying yourself for the Meteora airdrop. So that's one option. With Orca, similarly, they have kind of 3 different pools. You can either do a stable pool where you get 5 points per ISC per day, or they have a JLP pool or an INF pool. And so those ones get you 25 points per ISC per day. And then finally, on HawkFi, if you deposit into the INF ISC pool, you get 30 points per ISC per day. Between these 3 different dexes, well, first let's see. So with these, you have a wide variety of ones that you can choose from, which is nice that they give you those options. Same with Orca. HawkSite is just the one. But if you were going to go down that route, so Orca, the best pool I would recommend is doing the ISC INF pool because that has the highest yield. And then also I imagine, this is not for sure, but since INF is the token, the LRT for Sanctum, if there is a season 2 Sanctum airdrop, you're likely going to be getting a 2-in-1 airdrop this way for holding INF in this pool, and then you're getting this 18% per 24-hour holding this pool, which is about 40 to 50% per year, which is not bad at all. So that's one option. The next one, which I like better, so the daily APY on this Meteor pool is less. It has only 6 or 7%, so you're only getting maybe 25% per year yield on this. It's the Cloud ISC pool. This one as well, you're going to be likely qualifying for the Sanctum Season 2 airdrop by holding Cloud. You also get the ISC. You're also earning Meteora airdrop points here. So this, doing it on Meteora, even though the upfront yield is lower, and this pool is actually quite small, I just realized, you are getting a 3-in-1 airdrop for doing this one. Overall, though, I would say that if you want just the most upfront yield is using HawkFi. So here, this is the INF ISC pool, the one that we just looked at on Orca. And using them, you can qualify for, this is closer to 75% annual yield, I believe. And the nice thing about HawkFi is that you can set it up where you can auto compound and auto rebalance. So you can kind of more or less set it and forget it, as opposed to if you were doing the Orca or the Cloud DLM and pools, you'd have to be checking it, every few days, once or twice a week, to make sure that you're staying within range. So that way you're maximizing your yield that way. So, and then even though HawkFi has not announced it, they do not have a token, so you might be qualifying for a 2-in-1 airdrop using HawkFi too. So like I said, currently I'm just doing the looping strategy on Save Finance, but I think in the next couple of days I'm going to be moving my funds over to HawkFi here so I can get this nicer yield and then potentially the 2-in-1 airdrop on this. So that is it. I guess the other one is if you use Dbridge, so that's the bridging platform. If you bridged into Solana and got ISC that way, you'd get 10 points per ISC bridged. I don't know how many people are going to actually use this. I don't know how good the slippage is on that. It might be better just to deposit funds into Sol or USDC and then swapping them on Jupiter, because even though you get less points, you're likely going to have less slippage. And then they have this lock task down below that it looks like they're going to be adding more ways to earn points in their program moving forward. So yeah, that's pretty much the main ways that you can earn points in this Prospera campaign for international stable currency. Like I said, they have been running for a couple months now, but there's really not a lot of people involved just yet. And so I do think if you get in relatively soon with just a few $100s, you can probably rank up pretty highly. And I think that there's still time left, for them before they actually, complete their airdrop. So hope this video has been helpful. As always, do your own research. This is not financial advice. Thank you so much. Take care and happy farming.